El Clasico, El Clasico, El Clasico, El Clasico, El Clasico, El Clasico. Is it El Clasico? Or is it El Brico? Chill, relax, man. Look, pre-match analysis. That's what you guys want. You want a preview, you want a review. Like, guys, look, it's me, it's HH. It's me, it's HH. I was thinking of doing a meal. Okay, bro, I think I was doing a meal, but I've got a few things to do. So I thought, you know what? Let me break down and just see exactly where both of these teams are at, because it's still a class. It's still a classic because these teams still have heritage. These teams still have heritage, and people call me wrong and say, "Oh, blah blah, they're not relevant anymore." But still, Real Madrid and Barcelona still have l'histoire. Go look up at your French thing, or just go ask your French mistress what that means in Anglais. Real Madrid should be very worried going into this game. They should feel very worried into this game because of two things. Let's go a little bit on bottoms tonight. Two things. First thing that they should be worried about is the fact that this is Barcelona's second home stadium. I don't even want to look, but I know for a fact, just off the top of my head, that Barcelona's record at Real Madrid's crib is pretty favorable for Barcelona, for the Catalonians. Cessation, man, let them be free. Let Catalonia ride and be free. New country, man, Spain, and let them go. Okay, you kept slaves. Chill, relax, chill. So, that's the first thing. Is that this is Barcelona's home stadium, and they have an amazing record at the Bernabeu. The second thing is, Real Madrid are going through a bad run of form. Offensively inept, offensively tepid, and I don't really know where the goals are going to come from, because it seems like they're struggling to try and create some flipping G's. So 100%, even if Real Madrid are at home, even if they're at the crib, Barcelona are very strong favorites into this game, and things ain't rosy for Barcelona. Things are not rosy for Barcelona, because for Barcelona, they have their struggles as well, because there is so much that is being put on Messi's shoulders, and they were able to come through the game against Napoli. But this is a different kind of game, because this is a derby game. This is one of the most fiercest rivalries in the history of the sport that we call football. The beautiful game. So that's the difficult one here, because yes, Barcelona are favorites. Yes, Real Madrid are going humming out of form. Yes, Barcelona have an amazing record at Real Madrid's crib. But this ain't vintage Barcelona. This isn't a Barcelona who are riding through. This is a Barcelona side without an out-and-out striker. But still, if Barcelona can manage to find their range, find their game, and we know Rakitic likes to get a G against Real Madrid, I feel that there will be hefty favorites in this game. So there's a lot to play for. There's definitely a lot to play for here. So let's just really look at Real Madrid. I wanted to keep it cool. I was thinking that should I bring in a whole tactical snack for everything, but no, I want to take it old school. I want to take it old school for you. So let's take it old school. So I wanted to take it old school and approach it. This is how we like it with your boy HH. So from Real Madrid's point of view, how do they approach this game? If they just say, yo, HH, man, how do we run? First things first, the midfield three you have is Fede Valverde, Casemiro, and Luca Toni Kroos. That is the midfield three that you have. Modric simply has to come off the bench. I don't understand. There is no argument that your boy Zidane can place that says that homeboy should be starting in this game ahead of your boy Toni Kroos. Modric, we'll appreciate you, we love you, you deserve that ballon in 2018, but nah, man, the Saint thing. So moving on from there, The real difficulty for Real Madrid is, okay, the defense somewhat works and so forth, but there are some key areas that need to be addressed. Chiefly, there is the Dani Carvajal situation. We are processing the papers of putting him under review. The academy said that I should induct him, but I said, let's see what he does in the Clasico. I've been having calls all day. Literally, I have been putting pressure on myself and Madrid. Supporters have said during Monday's announcements of induction, which hopefully should be happening, they said that I should induct your boy Dani Carvajal. I said, wait, chill, relax, let's ride away. So let's just give him a Clasico, but that is an issue. He is offering little to nothing going forward. And that is a problem because for the attack, especially when we live in modern football, the right backs and left backs are very, very important. But Dani Carvajal, he's lost his legs, he's lost his mobility, he's lost his sharpness, his crossing isn't precise anymore, his crossing isn't consistent, and he just seems stuck. It just seems like that injury that he had has taken a lot from his game. But also, when you're looking at the front three, is like, where is the support from Benzema? There is not an explosive, technically high-tier gifted wide attacker that they have. Bale has gone out of form. Lucas Vasquez is a guy from the Spanish streets. Vinicius still feels very raw. I get it, he's young and everything, but I can only call it as I say. He brought in money. And yeah, so Benzema doesn't really have that much support. So Zidane has to somehow get the team playing sharp. And this is the key thing here. I'm working on a tactical snack for Real Madrid. I'm working on a tactical snack for Real Madrid. We'll be dropping very, very soon. I'm working on a tactical snack for the boys. But just to be fair here, let me just keep it rolling. Isco is not a wide player. So you've got to decide where. So you could roll with a. Now this is where it gets difficult. This was squad management. Roll with a Isco, Cruz, and Casemiro, sacrificing Fede Valverde, or Fede Valverde, Casemiro, and Isco. You could very much roll with that. Isco has to play centrally. He has to play centrally. He is a centralized player. He's not a wide attacker. So when Zidane's going a 4-3-3 and you're putting a guy who is highly technically gifted, who likes to take his time with the ball, likes to take his time and settle himself with regards to thinking about what he wants to do. You have to put that guy in the heart of your damn team. Putting him out wide is stupid. So if he gets put in the middle, it will be stupid. Looking at Barcelona right now, I definitely saw some of the issues there against Napoli of like, all right, we don't have a focal point. Now, it's different here. That was against Napoli, but this is in La Liga where they've illegally or legally gotten the services of your boy Braithwaite, the weight that is breathed. So that will definitely help for them having that. But I think for Barcelona, they also have their own midfield issue as well with regards to who do you play there. Now, there's something that I don't get here because I do not know what Setien is thinking because Ansu Fati has to start. So if you're rolling with a 4-3-3, which is what they do, and you're having Messi, Griezmann, and Vidal, does that really work? Vidal should be a guy who should be right in the midst of the midfield three. So I think it will make sense if you have your Vidal, you have your Busquets, and then it's a decision of either Rakitic or De Jong. I roll with Rakitic, bro. Because, see, especially in a game like this, of this magnitude, Rakitic is used to this, and Rakitic has been money in a game of this magnitude. So I would have a midfield three of Sergio Busquets, Vidal, and your boy Rakitic, and a front three of your boy Messi, your boy Griezmann, and your boy Ansu Fati. That's how I'd ride. And I think within those three, because 100%, because Barcelona know how to play Real Madrid, and because Real Madrid can get guts, especially with how they play and the kind of space that they give you and how they space themselves out. I believe that them going small, and if Barcelona can get the interplay right, the give and go right, the time the runs right, can make the right runs, put themselves in the right positions in those offensive areas, using the runs of a Firpo, of a Semedo, and so forth, they can open that ass up. they can 100% open that ass up. So, and so for Barcelona, it's just a question of like, is Piqué going to break it? Now, is he injured? Because he went down with a bit of an injury, I think, in the Napoli game, I believe. So, well, if he's injured, that's a blessing in disguise because Umtiti is far better. So this is going to be an interesting one to call. It's going to be an interesting one to call because like Zidane, I believe that Zidane has never lost a Clasico game at Camp Nou, which is crazy. It's just crazy. And I think I remember watching the Barcelona Real Madrid league game at the Bernabeu where Barcelona won like 4-1, 4-0. I was watching that in Nigeria, and I was like, what the heck? So as far as a results. Yeah, I see Barcelona taking this 2-1. I see Barcelona taking this 2-1. I think it'll be a bit more closer. But yeah, I just see Barcelona taking the win because I was about to roll with like a 1-1, but taking all things into account, I think we're going to ride with a 1-1. So guys, what will happen? There will be a post-match analysis straight after the game. But what I will probably do is I will coincide that with the Sunday Hangout. So Sunday Hangout members, be aware, straight after the game will be the Hangout members and your boy HH doing an analysis straight after this El Clasico game. Peace out, stay true. I'll see you all on the other side. Peace out.